I was just listening to Layman Seminary's wife. You guys, if you want to be convincing about free grace, I'm going to talk down to you now a little bit. If you want people to buy into free grace, I recommend somebody like Rebecca from Bread of Life that's the best way to go. Like, you can't say, oh no, just one-time belief in Jesus. And then you can do whatever you can. And yes, your husband, Charles, will tell you this. If you worship, you can, if you honk for Jesus, you just believe the simple gospel one time for 1 second. And then you go and worship Satan and pedophile, rape little kids. It's a free gift. You're saved. You can rape little kids. Oh, I hope that doesn't get me demonetized. Uh-oh. You guys, this is ridiculous. You can't claim Jesus and abuse little kids. Can't. If you do, you lose your salvation. I'm sorry, you do. You'll lose it if you ever had it. There's no raping little innocent things. You don't get to do that, to call yourself saved, because it's a free gift. That's not how it works. It's not what the Bible teaches. But it's funny because most people, not all, they'll defend that view, and then they'll start talking about my tradition, Ellen White, and they'll go to a secondary source that's like, really, it's the fact that you are impressed by a secondary source like what she was using tonight was really sad. Sucks that people that are so opinionated that don't know how to do research, and they think they can teach other people. It's really sad. It's worse than me being dumb, thinking I can teach stuff. It's like stuff I don't know. It's sad because it makes other people that are not learned more dumb and more belligerent and less likely to mature at all. This sucks. And I don't like it when you misrepresent my people at all. It really pisses me off, to be honest. It really makes me mad. Because look, again though, if you're free grace, you don't get to say Ellen White is burning in hell right now. That's very dumb of you. If you read Matthew 7, you guys like act like you think Jesus is going to be mad at people that might have, let's say you're right. Let's say Adventists are wrong and they're confused. They trust Jesus, they love Jesus, they know that God is good, and they think Jesus is right, and they read the text and they think, I think you have to obey what he said because that's what sin is. I'm going to try really hard because I think you have to follow Jesus. Do you think God hates those people? Really? Because you seem to be you'll say Satan worshipers who honked for Jesus are going to go to heaven no matter what. And then you'll say Ellen White is in hell. You know how dumb that is? You know how stupid you sound and look? You look really dumb. It's embarrassing. The problem is, it makes me mad because you make other ignorant people dumber. Oh, I'm free grace. I'm free grace. Oh, Ellen White is in hell. Like, dude, you're outrageous. You're making the faith into a pathetic joke. And I don't like it when other people think that that's like they're defending the faith when they think that's true. It's so dumb. It really bugs me. And I don't like you telling me my people are in hell burning forever when that doesn't even exist, to be honest. It's not what the Bible teaches. But if it did teach eternal conscious torment, Ellen White wouldn't be in hell. But you might send yourself there. Do not judge lest you be judged. She believed in Jesus hardcore, man. Do you know that? She thought you should read. I mean, before you judge her and claim she's in hell and all the pedophiles and people who honked for Jesus that led people into your bad doctrine are saved because they honked for Ellen White honked for Jesus big time. Okay. I mean, it sucks because it's like, I really want to resist just thinking you're pathetic. But the more I take you seriously, the more I get mad about it. So I'm not sure how to handle that. It's something I need to grow on. But like, if obviously don't care when people who know more say anything to you, but if you're going to be free grace, you have to stick up for the works-based heretics because they believe in Jesus. It's almost like sometimes I think you guys see you turn the gospel into honking for Jesus the way you do, or you're going to hell. That's not how that works. If your doctrine is correct, I see how you're reading it. I actually read what you guys say and write. Your people write. It's like, you can't be condemning. You can't. Anybody who claims Jesus, and especially if they're Protestant, okay? But I'm more inclined to agree with the Catholics and this is, I'm sorry, I identify with Calvinists too, but this is your stepchild, this free grace garbage. Calvinists, you need to handle this. This theology comes from your doctrines of grace, to be honest. It's a derivative. It's a horrible melted ice cream. It's an ice cream sandwich sitting on the hot pavement. Like Calvinism was the ice cream cone. It fell onto the pavement and it's melting. This is free grace. This is your mess. Clean it up. Decide which team you're on. Because it's a joke, man. And these people think they're defending the faith. They're just scared little kids, man. And they really make me mad.